Hi, Mr. Cesari.
Hi.
Thank you so much for having time for us today.
You are welcome.
And thank you for welcoming me on this amazing booth of Polyform.
Okay.
I would like to start with one question. I see so many beautiful furniture in here. Where do you and your team get the inspiration from?
The inspiration arrives from several parts. Let's say, first of all, our architects, the internal or external architects that are creating the design and which is the shape that the products should have. Second is a continuous exchange of experience with the market. Through our distribution, we can always have some feedback or request in order to understand which is the correct direction to follow to arrive with the correct products. And also the experiences. We have a long experience on all the part of the market that we are creating product for, and this is helping a lot.
Yeah, and you have a lot of experience from your designers. What is the latest trend? What we should focus on which colors and so on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then colors also it's things that are changing also faster, and we try to follow the, let's say, the wave where it's moving, and try also to anticipate some time to have something that is always very good and first on the market in that way. The nice part is that you can choose to have a base that could be the block of the kitchen, and then you could add or also put beside something that create your own kitchen without having different models, but just adding sort of complements to the main kitchen. So our idea is to satisfy the different needs in this way, with electronic, mechanic, but also manual or standard ways to cook or to leave the kitchen.
What does the kitchen of the future look like in your opinion?
The kitchen of the future, in my opinion, will be a combination of design, innovation, of course. Innovation that could be not just electric or mechanic, but maybe both of them, but also other things that can improve the life. And it should be always something real, something that not just pure exercise, but always something real that can be appreciated from who is using. Again, for the combination of design, innovation, and practicity, let's say, the practicality, the possibility to work on the kitchen in a very good way.
And it should really work for the customers.
For sure.
Okay. So, how important is the function of a kitchen for you, and how important is it combined to the design or compared to the design?
The function of the kitchen is, of course, one of the main points when we think about something that we have to do on the kitchen. About the design is to have very nice product, thin elements that are combined on the kitchen in a discreet way, so not so visible or not so important in terms of view. And when the mechanism needs some combination with electricity, cables or supports, that they should be as much as possible invisible.
Yeah.
So we are combining a lot of those things, and we are trying always to hide what is not a nice part to see, but just a functional part. And we use servo drive from the beginning, from when we start with Bloom with the sliding system of the drawers, and with Bloom with the opening system of the wall unit. So we are using now the HK top, HS, HF, and the Allegra box for the drawers. But HK top, and this is the starting point for the HKI that we tested, and we would like to introduce very soon. So probably is the next product that we will introduce. And now we are extremely, we see an extremely good reaction to the Revego.
Yeah.
Especially in that high, that is the one that cover our need of the tall kitchens, and so we are very interested in that mechanism at the moment.
Yeah.
And in all our elements, it is possible to add the servo drive, and it is a product that is working very well.
Yeah.
Also because it's the servo. The nice part is that you can use the elements by hand in a normal way.
Yeah.
But if you want, you can, if you are busy and you have the hand busy, you can use the servo drive to help to open. And another point is that the trend of the kitchen is always to have kitchen without external handle, so
Yeah.
pure design.
Yeah.
And the servo drive on the drawers and on the wall units as well is helping a lot to have this solution even when an handle should be necessary. So we can combine our design very well with the functionality.
Yeah. What does smart mean for you? What would be very smart solution in a kitchen for you personally?
Smart solution is difficult to say because honestly we are used to see a lot of smart product and there is, in my opinion, there is no one that is smart alone.
Yeah.
It is smart for the use that the customer needs to have. So what we are trying to do is to create a range of product that can satisfy as much as possible all the needs and leave to the shops the possibility to present the elements also with the same dimension. So you can, it's like to build an empty box and then you can fill it with smart solutions. Now I like a lot also the lighting, so the combination between the light and the elements we are presenting here, some warm material in a very strong character combined with aluminium and combined also with technological parts, and the lighting is doing a lot on this.
Yeah.
And since in the last years the kitchen is a sort of part of the living room, this combination of things it's in my opinion very smart. So I arrived to have something that can switch on the light in the kitchen as well as the light in the living room, so create a sort of single ambient that there is a sort of dialogue together.
Yeah.
So this could be the smartest thing that can arrive in the next years, together with mechanisms that are always in evolution.
Through the COVID situation over the past 2 years, do you think that people's opinion about home has changed, or how do you think this has influenced people's importance of?
In my opinion, change a lot. Probably now that things are changing, we are still returning to something that we were used before. But I think that it's difficult to renounce of what we gain on our home. So we have been obliged to spend time and we understand in a better way what we missed. Because what we have is always easy to understand. But what we miss, I would like to have a larger kitchen, a larger sofa, something like this. And so I'm sure that people change a lot during these years. For sure request a lot of things in a more specific way for the experience that they do, and I hope that will continue in this way because it's extremely good to live in a better way our homes.